What does it mean, Secretary Mayorkas, to have a secure border? Take a listen.
What's the definition of secure border to you?
It is, in the context in which we are working, it is maximizing the resources that we have available to us to deliver the most effective results.
What does that mean?
Just words.
It's a word salad.
Well, yeah, word vomit.
We are maximizing the resources we have available, which is unlimited.
Yeah.
Because they're the federal government, but he doesn't want to use them to help the Border Patrol. So we know he's not doing that.
It's like Hunter Biden
to deliver
and his own child.
The most effective results. For who? Oh, I know for who. The illegal immigrants. Because remember, he's using enhanced alternatives to detention for the families of illegal immigrants, families who come through as illegal immigrants, which sounds tough at first because it's enhanced, but then you're realizing it's hotel rooms.
Yeah, hotel rooms, Airbnbs,
apartments.
Whatever available housing there is.
Yeah, so. But they won't be in any way, confined. And you'll be paying for all of this because they are losing the power, as we talked about with Senator Hagerty last week. When Title 42 is gone next week, guess what they lose the power to do? Just remove people. They can't just remove them when they illegally cross. You now have to take them all into custody, and they all now have to go through a legal process unless you follow what Senator Hagerty would like to do, which is say, we might have beat the pandemic, but we have a fentanyl epidemic that emanates from our southern border. So how about we continue to have a Title 42 power because of the fentanyl epidemic, and then give the removal power over to CBP, which is basically the last power they have under the Biden administration. That's about to be gone next week.
Yeah. I think that, look, we have a clip, though, we want to play, I think, from this Chuck Todd interviewing Mayorkas about specifically Title 42 and some of the things that are happening. Take a listen.
There is already reports in Brownsville, Texas right now, shelters are overwhelmed. The cities of Chicago and New York are already overwhelmed. What's May 12th going to look like if we're already overwhelmed before the expiration of Title 42?
A few things, Chuck. First of all, this is a really tough challenge and has been, as we all recognize, for years and years. We are seeing a level of migration, not just at our southern border, but throughout the hemisphere that is unprecedented. It is, I think, the greatest migration in our hemisphere since World War II. The president on day one delivered a solution. He delivered immigration reform legislation that we had hoped Congress would act on swiftly. They haven't. Within the constraints of a broken immigration system, we are doing so much.
Okay. I mean, it's just, to me, this was, we are destroying American cities. We are letting them just rot away.
Yeah.
They have both the House and the Senate, and they blame the previous administration.
I will say it was his Congress.
It's his, yes.
It was his Congress on day one.
Day one. And yet they blame them for everything. That's going to be the strategy.
3 years later, at the point where we're already well into the presidential swing now.